Yo, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to say, I just want to say I'm sorry for being gone for so long. I've really been going through a lot, so I hope you guys understand. Um, I've really been going through a lot these past few months, and that's the reason for my being gone from YouTube. I haven't been really wanting to do videos or live streams, and I hope you guys understand that. But I want to say I'm sorry for being away for this long. I didn't expect to be away this long, but some things came up and I had to be away. I don't know if I'll still continue. I'm just going to try to do some videos here and there, but it's going to be few and far between now for me. So I just want to say I'm sorry to you guys for being gone for so long. I hope you guys understand. So, um, I want to talk about Paige not being the GM of SmackDown Live anymore. I just want to say I've enjoyed Paige and what she's done for SmackDown Live. I really have enjoyed. I really enjoyed Paige as the GM of SmackDown Live. I did enjoy that. I mean, Paige was the reason I did watch SmackDown on a weekly basis. I mean, I like seeing what Paige had in store. I like seeing her every Tuesday on SmackDown Live to see what Paige was going to do or what she was going to say. And seeing Paige leave SmackDown Live, I think that's kind of sad in a way because Paige is really, this is what she's wanted, and she's really thrived in this role really well. And this role has benefited her, and I'm really proud of her for, thriving in this role as the GM of SmackDown Live. I really think the role benefited her in a lot of ways, and I think she's grown in a lot of ways too. And I think Paige being gone from SmackDown Live is gonna really hurt SmackDown Live in the long run because you're not gonna find another Paige and just put her in Paige's spot. You're not gonna find that. Paige was a she had the charisma. She could talk on the mic. She knew how to bring out good matches. I mean, yeah, there were some matches that she brought out that I did disagree with, but I have to say this, man. Paige being away from SmackDown Live is really a bad thing, man, because Paige is really she is the glue that holds SmackDown Live together. I mean, I don't see where SmackDown Live is gonna go without her. I don't see how SmackDown Live is gonna benefit without Paige being there. I mean, because Paige brought new challenges to the she brought new challenges, new matches to the SmackDown Live roster. I mean, she was the one bringing new matches to SmackDown Live every Tuesday. And I think that's something I really enjoyed out of Paige because she brought out new matches. She brought out She brought out the fresh faces for opponents, and I think that's really cool of her to do. I think that's really cool of her to do. But I think Paige being away from SmackDown Live is really gonna hurt her in a lot of ways because what is she going to end up doing? I mean, yeah, she's got her makeup line and her clothing line, but that's only going to go so far. I mean, I hope her clothing line and her makeup line does really well. I hope it does. I mean, but I think SmackDown Live is letting her go, and that's a really big mistake. I think SmackDown Live is making a big mistake by letting her go because Paige has done a lot for this brand. She's done a lot for SmackDown Live, and SmackDown Live letting her go is not going to benefit SmackDown Live in any way. It's not going to help the roster. It's not going to they're not going to benefit from it because Paige was the glue that held everything together. She held SmackDown Live together, and she is the one that brought SmackDown Live to promise. But now SmackDown Live is going to go to mediocre. SmackDown Live is going to go to being boring. It's not going to be fun anymore because without Paige being there, it's going to lose all its credibility. It's going to lose all its charisma that it's ever had because Paige brought that realness and she brought that charisma and she was good on the mic. She made good matches, and I think Paige not being there is really gonna hurt SmackDown Live in the long run because Paige was she was the glue. Paige knew what she was doing. She thrived in a role really well at SmackDown Live. She made SmackDown Live watchable. Paige was the absolute anything that I've ever wanted to see on SmackDown Live. I'm not interested in anything SmackDown does. I'm sorry. SmackDown Live to me is completely dead. What SmackDown Live is doing now, it's not doing much for me now because the matches aren't there, the intensity isn't there, the charisma isn't there. I mean, I don't care what SmackDown Live does right now. The reason I tuned in on SmackDown Live on Tuesday nights was to see Paige and to see what she was gonna do, to see what she was gonna say, and see the matches that she was gonna bring out. That's what made me interested in SmackDown Live. Paige was the reason I started watching SmackDown Live. She's the reason I tuned into SmackDown every Tuesday. Paige was that reason. I mean, if Paige wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have tuned into SmackDown Live every Tuesday to see what was going to happen or where this storyline was going to go or where that storyline was going to go. She was the reason I tuned in for that. But now that Paige is gone from SmackDown Live is going to take the biggest hit because she's the one that brought out the better stuff. She brought out better matches. She's the one that brought out, what we wanted to see in entertainment. I really wanted to see Paige still be the new SmackDown Live GM because I think Paige still had a lot more to give to WWE than what they were letting her do. Some of the matches that she brought up I did have a problem with, but that's being the fan in me because I thought the matches could have been better that she brought out, but that's just even nitpicking, something that I thought could really work. But Paige being gone from SmackDown Live is a big hit to SmackDown Live because Paige was the glue that held everything together. She brought intensity. She brought new matches. She knew what she wanted to do with the SmackDown Live roster. She knew how to take care of the women. And that's what I like with Paige. She brought out the best in the SmackDown Live women and the SmackDown Live roster. Paige did that. But now that Paige is gone, man, I just don't care about what SmackDown Live does. I don't care what SmackDown Live has to offer because Paige is no longer there. And Paige was the reason I tuned into SmackDown Live every Tuesday because I wanted to see what she was going to do. I wanted to see what she was going to say. Paige to me is entertaining. Paige is entertaining to me. When she first started her career, I was interested. I was drawn into Paige because Paige had the it factor. Paige had the I want to go out there and I'm going to work my butt off to get to where I want to be. And that's what I adored about. That's what I adored about Paige, man. Paige was the everything I wanted in a woman wrestler. Am I upset that she injured Sasha Banks? Yes. I still can't. I don't know why that had to happen, but I have to be over that because things happen. But Paige, Paige being the one and the only woman that I ever really truly liked in WWE, she was the only woman I really cared about because, yeah, I like Sasha Banks, I like Bayley, and I like Mandy Rose. I like Mandy Rose a lot. Don't get me wrong. Mandy Rose is awesome. Mandy Rose is really cool too as well. Mandy Rose is really beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Mandy Rose is beautiful in her own right. And so is Paige. Paige is beautiful too. But I think Paige being gone from SmackDown Live is a really big blow to them because who you're going to get to fill Paige's shoes? Are you going to get some no-name to go in and fill Paige's spot in on SmackDown Live, and that continues to, be boring and doesn't bring any intensity, that doesn't bring any good matches to SmackDown Live? You're not going to get that because Paige brought out fresh matches. She had the intensity. She was good on the mic. She knew how to take care of the women on SmackDown Live. She knew what to do with the women. And now now that she's gone, what are you going to do with her now that she's gone? Paige is not. How is that benefiting SmackDown Live? You letting Paige walk away from SmackDown Live? How's that going to benefit SmackDown Live in the long run? It's not. It's going to hurt more than it's going to help because Paige knew what to do. She brought out good matches. She had the intensity. She was good on the mic. She took care of the women's division. And now that Paige is gone, how is she going to take care of the women's division now that she's gone? Are we going to go back to the same old storylines we've had with Charlotte, Naomi, Asuka, all these other women that we don't care about? And so now, are we going to get the same matches between those women? Because when Paige was around, we had Becky, we had Charlotte, we had Mandy, we had Sonya. And Paige did that for us, man. Paige brought out the best of SmackDown Live, but now that Paige is gone, it's going to hurt SmackDown Live more than help, man. And I think Paige really did thrive as the SmackDown Live general manager. I think Paige really did thrive. I think Paige really did thrive well in that role as a SmackDown Live general manager. I think Paige played that role perfectly. I think that role suited her. It was a good role for her to be in because it taught her how to be, what she always wanted to be. And I think she really grew from it. I think it helped her in a lot of ways. And I think that now that Paige is gone, what are we going to see from SmackDown Live? That's the question. Is SmackDown Live going to get any better from Paige being gone? Is SmackDown Live going to get any worse from SmackDown Live being gone? That's the question. Because Paige was the one that gave us the opportunity to see new faces like Becky, like Charlotte, like Mandy, like Sonya. Paige was the one that gave us these faces that we wanted to see. Paige is the one that gave us that. But now, are we going to go back to seeing Naomi, Asuka, whoever else on SmackDown Live? Are we going to see that? Because I don't want to see that as a fan of SmackDown Live. I do not want to see that. I want to see Mandy. I want to see a Sonya. I want to see a Becky. I want to see a Charlotte. Those are the women I want to see. I don't want to see an Asuka. I don't care about Asuka anymore. Asuka is overrated to me. I'm sorry. Asuka is just plain overrated. And Naomi. I like Naomi, but what is Naomi going to do? She's going to go back to being the same Naomi she was before she ever was on SmackDown Live. The same boring Naomi that she was when she first got to SmackDown Live. Is that what we're going to see? Because I don't want that. I think Paige really brought what we wanted to see out of new characters. Paige did that for us. And I don't think SmackDown Live letting Paige go is the right thing to do. I think Paige could have benefited a lot more from staying the GM of SmackDown Live more than just being let go. I think her being let go is something that's going to affect SmackDown Live more than help, because Paige is the one that made SmackDown Live watchable. I'm sorry, but Paige for me was the reason I tuned into SmackDown Live every Tuesday night. She was the reason I watched SmackDown Live on a Tuesday. It wasn't because of a Mandy. It wasn't because of a Becky. It wasn't because of an Asuka. It wasn't because of, all these other women like a Nikki Cross. No, it was never that. Paige was the only reason I watched SmackDown Live every Tuesday. She was the reason I tuned into SmackDown Live to see what was going to happen, to see where a storyline was going to go, to see the new matches that Paige was going to bring out for us. That's what interested me. But now, am I interested in SmackDown Live now that Paige is gone? No, because Paige has my interest. Paige was the one that interested. She's the one that made me tune in to SmackDown Live every Tuesday. I don't think Paige being let go is a good thing. I don't really think it is. I mean, I think Paige being let go is a god awful thing to do. I really do. Because what is Paige gonna do? Where is she gonna go? This is the only life Paige has ever knew. This wrestling life is what Paige has ever knew in her life, man. This is what Paige is all she's ever known in her life. She don't know nothing else. I mean, what is she gonna do? Run her clothing run her clothing line, run her makeup line. Yeah, that's great. Don't get me wrong, but that's not something that's gonna last forever. I mean, it could go just like that. I mean, but still, I mean, why would SmackDown Live let Paige go? When she played the GM role really well, she benefited from it. It was something she loved to do. Why let her go? Why let her walk? I don't understand it. Because Paige is the reason I started watching SmackDown Live on Tuesday. Why would you let her go? I don't get that. I mean, so I think SmackDown Live letting Paige go is a really bad thing to do. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. I mean, I think SmackDown Live is going to be worse off because they're letting her go. So what do you guys think? Leave it down in the comment section below. Do you guys think SmackDown Live letting Paige go is a good thing or a bad thing? I want to hear what you guys think down in the comment section below of this video. So leave your comments down in the comment section below of this video. Do you guys think that SmackDown Live letting Paige go is a good thing or a bad thing? I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. I want to hear what you guys think about this because I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I think Paige should still be the SmackDown Live general manager. I think this role benefited her well. And I think this is a role she really did thrive in well. And I think Paige could have really benefited from this. But I think SmackDown Live letting her go is a really big mistake. I really do. And I don't agree with it. So, guys, leave it down in the comment section. Leave it down in the comment section below of this video of what you guys think. Do you guys think that SmackDown Live letting Paige go is a good thing? Do you guys think it's a bad thing? Do you guys think that Paige is better off without SmackDown Live? I want to hear what you guys think about this down in the comment section below of this video. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you guys like my YouTube channel, hit that red subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys later on, man. You guys have an awesome night. Peace.